Mark Henry is a multifaceted American personality renowned for his exceptional achievements in powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, strongman competitions, and professional wrestling. Born Mark Gerald Henry on June 12, 1971, in Silsbee, Texas. He grew up in a family with a history of large stature and strength, influenced by his great-uncle, who was known as the strongest man in East Texas, in the small town of Silsbee, Texas, which is located approximately 90 miles northeast of Houston in East Texas. He was born into a family known for their large stature and strength. His great-uncle, Chud, was reputedly the strongest man in East Texas's piney woods. He displayed a remarkable strength from a young age. By 4th grade, he weighed 225 pounds and was already lifting weights. In high school, he set national powerlifting records, including an 832-pound squat and a 2,033 pounds total lift, earning the title, World's Strongest Teenager. Mark Henry's journey from a small-town strongman to a global sports and entertainment icon exemplifies his relentless dedication and versatility across multiple disciplines. Henry was diagnosed with dyslexia at the age of 14, which affected his academic performance. He attended Silsbee High School in his hometown of Silsbee, Texas, where he excelled in powerlifting. By his freshman year, Henry was already squatting 600 pounds 272 kilograms, well above the school record as an 18-year-old senior. He won the National High School Powerlifting Championships in 1990 and set teenage world records in the squat. This earned him the nickname, the World's Strongest Teenager, from the Los Angeles Times. He was a 3-time Texas state powerlifting champion, holding state and national records in all 4 powerlifting categories: squat, bench press, deadlift, and total lift. At the 1990 Texas High School Powerlifting Championships, Henry was spotted by Dr. Terry Todd, a professor of kinesiology at the University of Texas at Austin and former weightlifter. Todd persuaded him to move to Austin after graduation to train in Olympic weightlifting, marking a pivotal turn in his career. Henry played football during his high school years but had to stop during his senior year after straining ligaments in his wrist in the first game of the season. He scored below 700 on the SAT, which impacted his collegiate prospects. These elements of his early environment and experiences in Silsbee played a significant role in shaping his future career in strength sports and professional wrestling. Henry's high school years were foundational, showcasing his extraordinary physical talents and setting the stage for his future careers in weightlifting, strongman competitions, and professional wrestling. Mark Henry did not attend college in the traditional sense. Instead, he pursued his athletic career directly after high school. He qualified for the 1992 Summer Olympics shortly after high school, focusing entirely on weightlifting training and competitions. In 1996, he signed a 10-year contract with WWE, then WWF, after being sponsored during the Olympics, transitioning directly into professional wrestling. Mark Henry's parents are Ernest Henry father and Barbara Jean Henry mother. Henry's father, Ernest, passed away when Mark was just 12 years old due to complications from diabetes, and his death significantly impacted Mark's early life. Barbara Jean Henry played a pivotal role in nurturing Mark's strength career. She bought him his first set of weights at age 10. Jacob described her as a driving force and hero in their family. Mark Henry often credited his parents, especially his mother's early support, for a foundational role in his journey from a strong child in Silsbee, Texas, to a world-renowned strength athlete and WWE Hall of Famer. Mark Henry is married to Jana Perry, also referred to as Jana Henry, since 2005. They have 2 children, Jacob and Joanna. Jacob wrestles for the University of Oklahoma and has signed with WWE, following in his father's footsteps, while Joanna participates in track and field and has won awards like Girls Track Athletes of the Year. She is also a pro wrestling fan. The couple resides in Austin, Texas. Jana Henry has consistently avoided the limelight. She is occasionally seen accompanying Mark to WWE and other public events but maintains a low profile on social media, reflecting a stable and enduring relationship. They have been married for several years. Mark Henry's marriage to Jana and their children exemplify a committed, family-oriented life away from the wrestling spotlight, emphasizing privacy and mutual support. Mark Henry began honing his strength from a very young age and transitioned into professional wrestling in the mid-1990s. Henry received his first set of weights from his mother, Barbara Jean Henry, marking the start of his strength training. Won the National High School Powerlifting Championships and set teenage world records in the squat. Became a 3-time Texas State Powerlifting Champion, holding records in all 4 categories: squat, bench press, deadlift and total lift. Spotted by Dr. Terry Todd, a kinesiology professor and former weightlifter at the Texas High School Powerlifting Championships, who persuaded Henry to move to Austin after graduation to train in Olympic weightlifting. Mark Henry focused on Olympic weightlifting and broke 4 national junior records within 8 months of training. Competed in the 1992 and 1996 Summer Olympics, finishing 10th and 14th respectively. He won multiple medals at the 1995 Pan American Games, including gold in the snatch, and won the inaugural Arnold Strongman Classic in 2002, claiming a Humvee as his prize. Henry came from a family known for physical prowess, and he is one of the few athletes to win world championships in powerlifting, strongman, and professional wrestling. His journey from a strength-focused youth to a WWE legend highlights his dedication and versatility across multiple sports. Henry's early dedication to strength training laid the foundation for his exceptional career in both strength sports and professional wrestling. Mark Henry, known as the world's strongest man, has had a distinguished career in professional wrestling, winning several championships in WWE. One-time WWF European Championship. Henry was awarded the title by Jeff Jarrett on August 23, 1999, after helping Jarrett win a match against D'Lo Brown at SummerSlam 1999. He lost the title to Brown 1 month later at Unforgiven 1999. One-time ECW Championship. He won the ECW Championship by defeating Kane and The Big Show in a triple threat match on June 29, 2008. This victory made him the 4th African American world champion in WWE history. One-time World Heavyweight Championship. Henry won the World Heavyweight Championship by defeating Randy Orton at the Night of Champions pay-per-view on September 18, 2011 after a dominant Hall of Pain storyline. This reign was a highlight of his Hall of Pain storyline, where he dominated opponents. Joined the Nation of Domination faction in 1998, adopting a heel persona. Embraced the sexual chocolate gimmick in 1999, involving controversial storylines. competed in various feuds and won the ECW Championship from 2000–2008. Mark Henry was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2018, in recognition of his contributions to professional wrestling, and retired from in-ring competition. In 2021, he received the Frank Gotch Award from the George Tragos and Luthez Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame, for bringing respect to professional wrestling through his athleticism and toughness. Mark Henry is one of the few athletes to have won world championships in multiple strength sports, including powerlifting, strongman, and professional wrestling. His championships in WWE, particularly his World Heavyweight Championship reign, solidified his legacy as one of the most dominant performers in the industry. Mark Henry, the former WWE superstar, has made appearances in several movies and TV shows. He played the role of Tut Beamer in MacGruber of 2010 action comedy film. He had a role as a prisoner in A Haunted House 2 of 2014 horror comedy film. He played the role of a bouncer in Incarnate of 2016 supernatural thriller film. Stone Age SmackDown, 2015, where Mark Henry voiced Marble Henry in the Flintstones and WWE animated film. Mark Henry has appeared in numerous episodes of WWE Raw professional wrestling television program. He has also made appearances in WWE SmackDown, a WWE-produced TV show. He was part of the commentary team for AEW Rampage, and All Elite Wrestling, Dynamite. Mark Henry has also appeared in various documentaries and WWE productions, showcasing his wrestling career and personality. Mark Henry, the legendary WWE Hall of Famer and World's Strongest Man, has been a featured character in numerous WWE video games over the years, appearing in every major WWE game series since his debut. WWE 2K series appearances. Henry is typically portrayed as a powerhouse, reflecting his real-life, World's Strongest Man persona. His in-game moveset includes signature slams and strength-based attacks. And his inclusion in the Attitude Era Superstars pack, WWE 2K25, highlights his impact during Wii's Attitude Era, where he was part of factions like the Nation of Domination and later embraced the Hall of Pain gimmick. In WWE 2K25, his DLC pack includes special My Faction cards, adding collectible value. He is a fan favorite in games due to his strength animation, where games often emphasize his raw power, with mechanics like heavy grappling and high resistance to damage. His multiple gimmicks as a nostalgia factor, such as Sexual Chocolate, Hall of Pain, are occasionally reflected in alternate skins or story modes. With over 17 game appearances, he remains a staple for fans of classic WWE eras. Mark Henry's video game legacy mirrors his real-world dominance, offering players a chance to experience the might of one of WWE's most iconic giants. Mark Henry, known as the World's Strongest Man, has built a multifaceted career as a powerlifter, Olympic weightlifter, strongman, and professional wrestler. His estimated net worth is approximately $4.5 million. His net worth is bolstered by longevity over 25 years in WWE and ongoing roles in wrestling media. Henry prioritizes diversification, investing in real estate, fitness businesses, and media to ensure steady income post-retirement. Income from endorsements, speaking engagements, and investments is often undisclosed. Mark Henry's net worth reflects a legendary career transitioning from raw athletic power to entertainment and entrepreneurship. While estimates vary, his financial stability stems from smart diversification and leveraging his "World's Strongest Man" brand. Mark Henry has had several notable associations with cars and vehicles throughout his career, both in feats of strength and personal interests. During a 2002 episode of SmackDown, Henry performed one of his most iconic feats by lifting a Ford Taurus off the ground. He squatted under the passenger door and raised the vehicle, lifting its two right tires off the ground. This segment was designed to showcase his "World's Strongest Man" persona, and it left a lasting impression on fans and fellow wrestlers. In 2013, Henry made history by pulling two tractor-trailers weighing over 100,000 pounds combined for a distance of 20 feet. This demonstration of raw strength was documented in a viral video and further cemented his reputation as one of the strongest individuals in the world. Henry also demonstrated his power by holding back a limousine and pulling a semi-truck with a rope on WWE programming. Behind the scenes, stories from fellow wrestlers, such as The Undertaker, recounted how Henry once moved a car blocking a bus by lifting and repositioning it manually. Henry won the inaugural Arnold Strongman Classic in 2002, where the prize included a Hummer H2. This vehicle was a symbol of his dominance in strongman competitions and likely became part of his personal collection. Henry owns a highly customized 1947 Mercury Monarch, which took 5,000 hours over 5 years to build. His custom Mercury Monarch reflects a deep passion for automotive craftsmanship, blending vintage aesthetics with modern performance. Henry has ties to motorsports through his son, Jacob Henry, who is an aspiring sprint car driver. Jacob competes in events like the USAC, CRA Series and has raced at tracks such as Imperial Valley Raceway and Mojave Valley Raceway. Though not directly involved in racing himself, Henry's support for his son's career highlights the family's broader interest in vehicles and speed. These associations underscore Henry's versatility beyond wrestling, spanning strength sports, automotive culture, and family traditions in racing. The renowned WWE Hall of Famer and strength athlete has owned at least one notable property during his career. His primary residence is in Austin, Texas. It is located at the Point Subdivision, Resaca Boulevard, in a luxurious community known for its scenic views and proximity to outdoor activities. Henry sold the property in 2017. Henry's former Austin home was purchased during the peak of his WWE career and reflected his success as a top athlete and entertainer. The property was sold in 2017, possibly coinciding with his retirement from active wrestling in 2018 and transition to backstage roles and media work. Mark Henry, widely known as the world's strongest man, has made significant contributions to society beyond his illustrious career in strength sports and professional wrestling. He pledges to donate his brain to chronic traumatic encephalopathy (CTE) research. The donation aims to help researchers better understand CTE and other brain diseases to benefit future generations and families. His efforts span youth development, community service, mentorship, and advocacy for health and education. Henry has contributed to various charities, including those supporting military veterans and local churches. His philanthropic efforts are inspired by his father's legacy of giving back to the community. He has worked with independent wrestling promotions like SWE Fury in East Texas to teach young wrestlers the intricacies of the sport. He focuses on both the physical and psychological aspects of wrestling, ensuring that students understand the realism and artistry involved. He serves as an ambassador for this initiative, which promotes healthy lifestyles and athletic performance among youth. The program aims to implement activities in boys and girls clubs across Austin, focusing on physical fitness and personal development. Henry has mentored numerous young wrestlers and athletes, including WWE stars like Braun Strowman, Bianca Belair, and Baron Corbin. He emphasizes the importance of perseverance, confidence, and leveraging one's unique talents. His mentorship extends to scouting and recruiting talent for WWE, where he has helped diversify and enrich the sport. He has actively participated in initiatives to aid homeless individuals in Austin. In 2019, he teamed up with the Austin Area Urban League and local barbers to provide hygiene kits and free haircuts to homeless people under the Interstate 35 overpass. This effort aimed to restore dignity and encourage self-worth among vulnerable populations. Henry works with organizations like the Positive Coaching Alliance and the Boys and Girls Club to support community-based programs. His focus is on creating opportunities for underprivileged youth through sports and education. He has been a vocal advocate for weightlifting and physical fitness, often sharing his expertise to inspire others. He launched the Big Lift event in collaboration with the USA Weightlifting Foundation to engage the community and promote the sport that played a critical role in his life. Having been diagnosed with dyslexia at age 14, Henry understands the challenges faced by individuals with learning disabilities. He has used his platform to advocate for mental health awareness and inclusivity, encouraging others to overcome obstacles. Henry has been a trailblazer for black athletes in wrestling and strength sports. He was the fourth African American to win a world championship in WWE and has consistently used his influence to highlight the achievements of black wrestlers like Kofi Kingston and Bianca Belair. He emphasizes the importance of representation and equal opportunities in sports. Through his actions and words, Henry has fostered a more inclusive environment in professional wrestling. He has supported initiatives that recognize and celebrate diversity, ensuring that future generations of athletes from all backgrounds have role models to look up to. Henry's journey from a small town in Texas to global fame serves as an inspiration to many. He often shares his story to motivate others, emphasizing that hard work, dedication, and resilience can lead to success, regardless of one's background. He believes in using his platform to drive positive change. Whether through community service, mentorship, or advocacy, he consistently demonstrates a commitment to making society more equitable and supportive to all. Mark Henry's contributions to society reflect his dedication to uplifting others, promoting health and wellness, and advocating for diversity and inclusion. His work continues to inspire and impact communities worldwide.